Her dreams always began the same way, an ethereal figure standing at the edge of a forest, whispering words she couldn't quite hear. Each night the dream grew clearer. First, the figure's outline sharpened. The undefined form started taking the shape of a woman, her long blonde hair shined through the dark. Occasionally, a red phone appeared in her hand. By the fifth night, the unintelligible whispers became words. Look out. Pay attention. Things are not what you think. Do you know who is around you? Emma started worrying about this recurrent nightmare, as she usually would wake up in a cold sweat, shaking off the unease. But quickly she dismissed it and blamed it to the stressful life she's been carrying. Too many hours of work, forgetting about her friends. She even made the pain of her recent breakup a dull memory that did not hurt any longer. She was generally content, but something was missing. All of a sudden, the call started, almost at the same time then the dream stopped. Close to 10 p.m., her phone would ring. The number was blocked. Emma was a cautious lady. She was aware of the many scams running out there, especially those shady calls trying to steal personal information. No message was ever left. Initially, she would not attend these calls. However, her curiosity grew up as the calls always arrived at the same time. That night, she decided to answer. "Hello?" she said. Her voice had a distrustful tone. A familiar voice, which she could not pinpoint, replied, "Don't forget your umbrella tomorrow. It's going to rain." Startled, she hung up. The next day, she dismissed the call as a prank. But when an unexpected downpour soaked her during lunch, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. The calls continued. Each night, the voice mentioned trivial details. "You'll misplace your keys in the kitchen. Take the long way to work tomorrow to avoid traffic. Wear the yellow dress tomorrow. Don't drink the coffee from the corner shop." Every prediction proved as a useful suggestion, but Emma ignored it and saw the consequences. She initially dismissed them as mere coincidences. Later, she started panicking, obsessed with the idea that someone was following her, observing her in the distance. Her nerves altered, started causing trouble at work and with the few friends that were still around. The calls, however, became harder to ignore. Emma tried to reach out to her doctor, who quickly dismissed the issue and prescribed sleeping pills. The dreams all of a sudden came back and the calls continued. In the dreams, she now saw herself standing holding a red phone in her hand. The whispers grew louder, urgent. "Pay attention, girl. There is no time." One night, over the phone, the voice gave her a clear warning. "Do not take your usual route home tomorrow." Emma's frustration boiled over. "Who are you? Why are you doing this?" she demanded. The voice paused, then whispered, "Just follow." She hung up, shaking. The next day, she ignored the warning, telling to herself that everything will be fine. She took her usual route. The morning was beautiful. The colors of autumn were painting a melancholic scene, but a warming sun transmitted vibrant energy that made her feel comfortable. Halfway home, she approached the street and waited to cross. The little green man showed up, inviting her to go ahead, but a speeding car ran a red light. Emma didn't even have time to scream. When she opened her eyes, she was standing in a foggy graveyard. Her own name stared back at her from a headstone. Emma Carter, beloved daughter. 1989 to 2024. Her heart raced as she stumbled backward, her breath visible in the cold air. That's when she saw it, the red phone from her dreams, resting on the ground near her grave. She hesitated, then picked it up. The moment her fingers touched it, a sharp ringing filled her ears and everything went black. Emma woke up in her bed, gasping for air. The clock read 6 a.m. The date on her usual black phone, a week earlier. Could this be another recurrent nightmare? Was she going crazy? She said to herself. The dream was vague now, a blur of shadows and whispers. As she started her day, everything was occurring in a familiar fashion. She was almost able to predict what was happening. At 10 p.m., the phone rang again, and a familiar but unintelligible voice came back. One thing was clear to Emma. The loop had begun again, and this time, she had to figure out how to break it before it was too late.
Short Tales Unfolded presents Looming Noise.